I was part of the Majoria culture. The roles that I took on to help define our culture's values and taboos were the roles of reviewing, documenting, and consensus testing. I wrote down everything that our group members said, and the leader of the group would ask questions, and in the end, I read all of our answers and what we had come to an agreement on so that everybody understood, so that when we went back to do the activity, we knew what was in place so everybody was on the same page. Actions that seemed to help the communication process between the two groups were being positive and being polite and asking different types of questions. And one of our members actually just jumped in and started doing what they were doing instead of just assessing and observing from the outside, but they went hands-on learning. What seemed to hinder it was when we saw the opposition to our help. A lot of us seemed to back off. We weren't sure how to proceed. And so that's definitely seemed to hinder us knowing what to ask or what to do. So definitely continuing to go back and look and try new ways to get information is key. This simulation was very similar to providing service to groups because there are going to be groups that are hesitant to want help because of past experiences they had, whether it's bad ones or good ones. It'll be as to if they're positive towards wanting it or negative towards wanting it and they don't want it. A key component in building a successful relationship is time and observing and asking questions so that you show your interest and that you're trying to learn what their culture is. Definitely don't just assume that you know. So as someone who's providing service, a key way that I can make sure that component is in place is to just be myself and ask the questions, because I always want to know things, and I am pretty stubborn to where I don't give up, so I will keep going back and not give up just because they said no. That's one thing from the simulation that I learned was, with there being so many people, I think I felt a little overwhelmed and didn't know what to say or do next because everybody was watching. I have found from my service project that when it's one-on-one, I do a lot better because I can connect easily and have that focused attention to where I can specifically target who I'm working with and not worry about people around me and what they're doing, but more what our specific relationship is.